All right, boys, welcome to the first episode of Secret LP Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. Fucking Dork Souls, Dank Bulls Prepare to Get High edition. Let's go. Fucking doing a brand new game. Gonna tear this bitch up. So, you can see on my settings here, I've got full screen off, anti-aliasing off, motion blur off. Uh, Most of these things are actually on. It's just that I'm using this mod called DSFix that makes the game actually work properly on PC, because this is probably one of the laziest PC ports of all time. So when they put it out on PC, it just didn't fucking work right. It was practically unplayable. The graphics and frame rate were garbage, so people made mods that actually made the game look fucking way, way better than the console version. Like, you'll see the graphics once I actually get going are easily better than Dark Souls 2. My character is gonna be called Ken's Clarwar. Wait, can I fit a K in here? Ken's Clarkwar! Exclamation mark. Alright, that's our character name. We're gonna be a male. Now, I always like to go with Pyromancer because he starts at, get this mouse cursor out of here. He starts at level 1, which, it basically just means I have more freedom to move my stat points around and shit. Slightly more customizability, and it makes it quicker to level up right at the very beginning. I mean, not hugely quicker, but levels cost more the higher level you are, so starting at level 1 is nice. For a speed run, Master Key is definitely the thing to go for, but this is not a speed run. I'm gonna be taking my time and just doing good. None of these things are like super crazy. So the Old Witch's Ring, it has no obvious effect, but what its actual effect is it gives you like 2 extra sentences of dialogue with this one NPC. I'm not going to take it because I have something else in mind. The pendant does no effect but fond memories comfort travelers. This item literally does nothing. There's no use for it in the game. Binoculars, I'm pretty sure you can just get anyway, and I'm never going to use them. So I'm going with the Black Firebomb, and we'll see why in a bit. Fuck this character customizer. It's ridiculous, but I'm going to play around with it anyway for a bit. Yeah, Dubious Karam. Fucking all the hairstyles in this are just so garbage. Yeah, mullet. There it is. Classic. I'm gonna go with ponytail, sure. Yeah, why not? Now we could go to customize and do more stuff, but it's an absolute nightmare, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Gonna accept. And that's Ken's Clarkwar. Or should I say Ken's Clarkwar? Because of the exclamation mark.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alright, gameplay. I think that intro cinematic is probably my second favorite in the Souls series. I've got a soft spot for the Demon Souls intro. I guess I'd rank them Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. You know, I don't know where to factor Bloodborne in there, so I'm just going to leave it out of the list, because I haven't really played it. But Dark Souls 2 falling in last. Oh my god, I'm missing my attacks. I had a bunch of shit I wanted to say. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 has like a very similar intro cinematic. It kind of like you fucking know all the characters it showed there are like the big bosses of the game. Dark Souls 3 essentially did the same thing. Dark Souls 3 kind of, I want to say it's like the Force Awakens of the Souls series. Like it doesn't, like it was like enjoyable, but it doesn't try anything different really. Like it just took everything that people liked about Dark Souls 1 and just did it again, slightly changed. So, oh yeah, so here. I'm just gonna go in here. How fucking ugly our guy is. He doesn't look like we made him. It's 'cause he's dead. Oh no! It's the guy! Oh my god, I'm fucking up already. So that was the reason I brought the black fire bombs, is because without them, it's like just way too much of a hassle to try and kill that guy when you haven't gotten the proper weapon yet. I haven't even actually looked at what I start with. So I start with whatever my default pyromancer armor, and every class starts with this straight sword hilt. So it's just, you look closely, it's a broken off sword. It does absolute garbage damage. I have no shield. I have my fireball spell, but I don't have my pyromancer flame to actually cast them, so I can't cast them. So yeah, I could hammer away at that guy. I also have no healing items yet, so I'd basically have to do like a fucking 20-minute perfect boss fight. But with the black fire bombs, I can kill him in 5 fire bombs, and then I get his weapon, the Demon Great Hammer. Which I don't have the strength to use right now, but it's still, that's the only opportunity to get that. So, of course I'm gonna go for it. Otherwise, what you have to do is just run past him through this gate. And we have another bonfire. That's my my shield, which actually, what am I doing? Shields are for cowards. I always tell Clark this. We're not going to be using shields in this LP. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, this guy's tougher than those other ones. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so now I have, this is my pyromancer starting weapon. That shield and the weapon that you pick up here depend on your class. This is how you get essentially your starting equipment. And now I really just have my my pyromancy flame left to get. Look, I can see through here. It's our buddy from the intro cinematic, or not the intro cinematic, but like after the cinematic, the guy who threw that corpse down with the key we used to escape. So, I can't get to him, but I can go down here. This opens up a shortcut to that first bonfire I had before the boss. Now I go up these stairs, and oh my god, who saw that coming? JK, I knew it was coming, but fuck you guys, I got hit by it anyway. And now this wall's open, I can talk to my friend here.
You're now hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon.
I hope the sound levels are okay. I didn't test them at all.
You and I Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Hey, it's my healing item. And a whole fuckload of keys. So normally he would just give you the Undead Asylum Floor 2 East key. But he gave me the Big Pilgrim's key because I already killed the boss. You would normally just get it from the boss.
So go now, and thank you.
Okay, bye. Wait.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Right, okay, no new dialogue. Oh, hear that noise? He fucking died. Rip. Rip in peace. So, that guy's name was Oscar of Astora. People only found that out by digging through game files because he never actually introduces himself. Apparently he, in development, was supposed to have a much larger part in the game, like he would have an ongoing story throughout it. But he essentially got cut partway through development and reduced to the guy who gives you the Estus flask. Now, if you look at where he was sitting, this is something I learned. I only had pointed out to me by Pat from Two Best Friends in his LP with Wooly. If you look at where he was sitting and you look up here, and remember that he was on the roof before, looks like he got fucking smashed through the roof. And you remember the Asylum Demon, before he dropped down to fight me, was also on the roof. So it kind of seems like the Asylum Demon just straight up smashed that guy right through the brick roof all the way down here. So he was good and fucked up when we met him. So anyway, yeah. Gonna meet this asshole who threw that boulder at us. Kill his dumb ass. And that's what the floor 2 key opened up. Got my Pyromancy Flame, which I'm actually, I don't know, I'll think about it, but I'm probably not going to use it. Because, like shields, magic is for cowards. I can't believe I'm actually getting hit by any of this. So yeah, this is, I've got all my starting equipment. Normally, there'd be a fog door here, and I'd pass through it and see the Asylum Demon down there just staring up at me. And something a lot of players do their first time in the game is they'll stand here and try to think about their situation, but after a few seconds he jumps up and smashes this platform and knocks you down, and you take a whole shitload of damage. So what you're supposed to do is just drop down and do a plunging attack straight into his head, and it does like a whole shitload of his health depending on your weapon. But anyway, yeah, you kill him, he gives you the Big Pilgrim key, and then we walk out these doors to freedom. There's just some scattered minor fun stuff around here. I've played through this game like a ton of times by now, so I'm going to be getting a lot of stuff that would not be obvious to a first-time player. But we'll just make the playthrough kind of easier and maybe show you some cool stuff.
Only in the ancient legends fated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.